Imagine your best-selling SKU suddenly costs 104% more to land in the US. That's what the tariff announcement are threatening right now. Margins vanish, cash flow gets squeezed, and some brands won't survive. But here's the good news. You are not powerless, and there are 10 proven supply chain projects that DTC brands are already using to fight tariff, reduce landed costs, and protect margins. And here's the good news. If tariffs are canceled in November, these projects don't go to waste. They turn into savings project, which means you pocket more profit either way. And today I'm going to walk you through those 10 projects step by step with the real case studies. And one very important disclaimer, these projects require coordination with your customs broker or trade lawyer to make sure everything is legal and compliant. This is a roadmap the smartest brands are following right now, so let's dive in. Here's the reality most founders overlook. Tariffs are not fixed. They're not like the weather. You don't just accept them and move on. Tariffs are actually levers. The way you structure invoices, the HTS codes you declare, where you finish your product, and even how you warehouse your goods. These decisions determine whether tariffs eats your profit or whether you keep that cash. For a 5 million brand, tariffs can drain $250K to $500K every single year. That's payroll, that's ad spend, and that's your next project launch. And that's exactly why these 10 projects matter. Project number 1 is the first sale valuation or FSV and DDP by vendor. Most invoices lump packaging, tags, QC into the unit price, inflating your dutiable value. FSV strips those costs out. Here's what you're going to do. Number 1 is to request a cost breakdown audit from your factory. Then, second, restructure into 2 invoices, dutiable, which is the factory cost, versus non-dutiable, which is the subcontractor, packaging, QC, and labeling. Number 3, work with your freight forwarder as the importer of record to submit structured FSV documentation, which are factory affidavits, subcontractor invoices, and proof of payments. A brand that we worked with, which is a US apparel brand importing $5 t-shirts with $1.5 packaging and QC built in, restructured to 3.5 dutiable plus 1.5 non-dutiable. Duty per shirt fell from 2.33 to 1.63. And on the 500K units, they save 350K annually. FSV is legal only when you properly document it. Always work with a licensed custom broker and trade lawyer to file affidavits and avoid misreporting penalties. Project number 2 is tariff engineering and HTS optimization. Many SKUs are misclassified under high-duty HTS codes. Reclassification can legally cut your rate. And here's how you do it. Number 1, audit every SKU and validate HTS codes. Number 2, engage brokers to simulate duty scenarios. Number 3, submit binding rulings to CBP for long-term protection. A sporting good brand paid 25% duty on acrylic backboards under HTS 39206300, and by reclassifying to HTS 95063900, which is sports equipment, their duty dropped to 3%. On 1 million imports, that's saved 220K. Only a customs attorney or licensed broker should be filing binding rulings. Never reclassify without documented CBP approval. Project number 3, country of origin shifting. Section 301 tariffs only apply if the product originates in China. Shift substantial transformation to another country to avoid tariffs. Here's how. Number 1, identifying finishing partners in other countries like Vietnam, Mexico, or Philippines. Ensure 30 to 35% of the value add like assembly, branding, welding, finishing happens there. Then file accurate country of origin declarations with customs. A home goods brand shifted tumbler finishing, the polishing, and the branding to Vietnam. Customs accepted Vietnam as origin. They avoided a 30% tariff on 2.5 million of imports, saving 750K. Always confirm with a trade lawyer that your process meets the substantial transformation test. Gray routing is illegal, only legal if transformation is documented. Project number 4 is new supplier discovery and vetting. Too much dependency on China, high tariff exposure. You can do this by number 1, shortlisting suppliers in tariff-friendly countries like Vietnam, Indonesia, Taiwan. Compare landed costs is the next step. Add the tariff impact, not just the FOB. Number 3 is vet compliance documents. A footwear brand sourcing 90% from China onboarded 2 new Vietnamese suppliers. China reliance dropped to 60%, savings for 100K annually. You don't have to transfer all the volume to your alternative vendor. You just have to play around the percent so that you get the savings. Use brokers to confirm tariff benefits apply. Ensure legal compliance documents before switching. Project number 5 is vendor consolidation and negotiation. This is a common project that we do in Move Supply Chain, whether there's tariff situation or not. Too many low-volume suppliers is weak in pricing leverage. How to solve this is first audit SKU purchase history. Number 2, consolidate spend under fewer vendors. And number 3, negotiate 5 to 10% pricing cuts, lower MOQs, and faster lead times. A big brand consolidated from 14 suppliers to 7. They negotiated better terms, saving 180K annually. Project number 6 is alternative material research. Tariff rates depend on material. Change the material, change the tariff category. Here's how. Identify high-duty materials, example, acrylic, steel, and others. And then next is to explore substitutes like aluminum composite or blends. Number 3 is prototype and test the compliance. A furniture brand swapped steel frames for aluminum composites, duty drop from 25% to 20%, and they save 120K per year plus lighter weight, reduced freight cost. Of course, material substitutions must pass safety and compliance test. Work with your R&D or your product designer plus legal team before the launch. Project number 7 is second source supplier qualification. One supplier is equal to 0 leverage and very, very high risk. Here's how you do it. Number 1, identify and sample with backup supplier per hero SKU. Number 2, negotiate pre-approved pricing and minimum order quantities. Number 3, keep QC and contracts ready for quick switch. A backpack brand's Chinese suppliers hike MOQs. Their pre-qualified Vietnamese backup took 40% off volume, savings 12% on landed cost. Ensure second suppliers pass compliance audits, labor or environmental, and protect IP with contracts reviewed by your lawyer. Project number 8, bonded warehousing and duty-free zones. Duties drain cash the moment goods land. FTZs and bonded warehouse let you delay the payment. Here's how. Number 1, route shipments into US FTZ or bonded facility. Number 2, track withdrawals SKU by SKU. Number 3, pay duties only when units are sold. A beauty brand we work with delayed 1 million in duties by 60 days, reinvested in ads, and gained 500K in sales. Setting up FTZ status requires CBP approval and legal filings. Always consult a trade lawyer before restructuring warehousing. Project number 9, PERT-based inventory forecasting. Overstock is higher tariff plus trap cash. Here's how to do it. Build forecast across optimistic, realistic, and conservative scenarios. Set reorder triggers tied to lead times, and always prioritize high margin, low tariff SKUs. A wellness brand cut excess inventory 22%, freed 300K in cash, and avoided 70K in tariffs. Forecasting itself doesn't need legal oversight, but always confirm tariff classifications of SKUs with your broker before shifting orders. Project number 10, last but not the least, duty drawback program. If you export goods, you can recover up to 99% of duties, but most brands don't file. Here's how. Identify SKUs shipped internationally, collect export docs plus original entry of records, then file drawback claims through a licensed broker. An electronics brand selling to Canada and UK recovered $95K in refunds over 8 months. Duty drawbacks are heavily audited by CBP. Only a licensed broker or customs attorney should be handling the filings. Our key takeaway here are that these projects are 100% legal when done with proper validation. That's why we always say run the supply chain operations with experts, but coordinate the compliance with your customs broker and trade lawyer. You need them both. So let's recap real results from brands already doing this. Apparel brand that has 350K saved through FSD, sporting goods 220K saved via HTS reclassification, home goods brand 750K avoided by shifting origin, beauty brand 500K gained by reinvesting delayed duties, electronic brand 95K refunded through duty drawback. These are not just theories, these are cash savings found in your supply chain. So here's your choice: do nothing and watch Tariff drain your profits, or take action, run these 10 projects, validate them legally, and turn tariffs into savings. And remember, even if November cancels the 104 tariff announcement, you still win, because every project here becomes a margin expansion project. And if you want help applying them, whether it's running an FSV audit, reclassifying HTS codes, diversifying your supplier base, or setting up bonded warehousing, this is what we can do every day at Move Supply Chain. Click the link below, book a call, and let's find out how much cash we can bring back into your business before tariffs take it away. Because when tariff hits the brand prepared will thrive. The brands who didn't, they will actually pay the price. And if you enjoy this, don't stop here. Explore more videos, join the SC Lounge, and subscribe to Unbox Weekly for fresh supply chain tips. All the links are down below. See you in the next one.